the surgeon said, "Have you considered your options?" And I just was shocked. And I said, "For what?" And he said, "We're pretty certain it's breast cancer." And I just fell apart. I was scheduled for my normal mammogram OB/GYN visit. And when I went in, the doctor was doing the breast exam portion of it, and he just stopped and he said, "How long has this been there?" And I said, "What?" And he got me to feel where he felt it. I didn't feel anything. I had no warning signs, I had no symptoms. And he said, "We'll do a lumpectomy." But first he did a needle biopsy. And then he said, "That will confirm it." And within 24 hours he called me and he said, "It's cancer, we need to get you in for a lumpectomy." And I think the thing that scared me was the quickness of it. One thing that stuck with me, and I think this is, I'm a visual person, they said it's like you blow a dandelion and things flutter out. They said cancer cells are like that. They get the clean margins around it, but the doctor said sort of like a dandelion, if there's something that got somewhere else, you wouldn't want to miss it. And I said, "I know my hair will grow back. I'll go ahead." I did chemo and I did radiation. I did lose my hair at the second treatment. But you know, I didn't feel horrible. That's the one thing I tell people, your attitude is so important. I mean, and I know it's hard, but it's very important to be strong and try to keep your faith through this. But like I said, I was diagnosed in football season. I'm a big football fan. With chemotherapy, you lose your taste for foods, and I always tell people, you'd have treatment on a Thursday, and Saturday I'd start feeling really bad. And my doctor laughed at me because I asked to have treatment on a Tuesday because I wanted to be able to watch football games. And cancers. Radiation was less invasive. You just go in and you lay there and they radiate you and you go home. That was the hardest thing for me initially was I didn't have anybody to talk to because people were so kind. You know, they'd call me and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," you know, and that. But I didn't like the pity. That's just the kind of person I am. And the people who said I'm sorry or wanted to offer things, it felt disingenuous because I knew they didn't know what I was going through, and that's no one's fault. I know how lucky I am, I know how grateful I am that early detection, I am still here. It would have been a very different story. I could have ended up having a mastectomy, which so many women do. If it had not been detected, I really think a year later, which when my next mammogram, I probably would have had a much different diagnosis.